Robbie, what you got, Robbie? Robbie. Where you at, Robbie?
Over here. Hey folks, how's it going? What's going on? It's Robbie from Robbie's Crazy Bike Builds. And today we are building the jack shaft for slam chopper. So the reason I'm putting a jack shaft here is it's going to come down here and then go across there is because I don't want to put a chain all the way across here and up here because it's going to interfere with a lot of stuff here. It's better to have a straight chain line this way, straight chain line this way. Now I'm just going to use these. I'm going to trim them off. I am going to use some 1/8 plates. And I'm just going to plate them like that and make them a little fancy, you know what I mean. So let's get into it and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's going to work. Alright, I got my plate that I'm going to use. Put right here. I'm just going to plate that right there. Not a problem. Need to clean it up. And then I got to clean these up. So we're just going to do that. Simple. Easy, and it'll work. I'll get these all cleaned up, and I'll get back to you guys. Alright, we got those all made up now. So what we're trying to do, weld this just like that. I'll make 2 more of these. Alright folks, so this is the method to my madness. So this chain is going to be able to be tightened this way with the dropout. So what I'm going to be using is a derailleur, which will be welded back here somewhere. We don't know yet. How this works is, you see these cassettes? You take them apart. We're going to take Dolly Parton. I don't need the bottom ones, so there we go. So it comes apart, right? What you need is these washers. So you take those apart. Now, I'm going to need at least a 20 on the front. So how it's going to work is I'm going to have only maybe, because of the derailleur so far away from this, I'm probably going to have maybe the 4 gears. Okay? So when you come down here and you line up that chain line, right? Like that. You take the spacers and I can move this in any way I want to line up this to work and to line up the front one to work for the front. So that's kind of my method to my madness. I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping I'll be able to get at least 4 gears. It's going to work perfect. The chain line is going to be perfect all the way across to where I want it. In there somewhere. Depending on what bottom bracket I use, I'm going to have adjustment here too. So, and at least a 20 or smaller here. I will, once I get everything all tacked in and done. So folks, that's how you do a jack shaft like I'm doing. I'm hoping it's going to work. Right now, it's all theoretical. I've thought it over and I think it's going to work. And I think this bike is going to be so sick, man. Yep. On the old phone there. So he helped me set this up. So here is my setup for my gears and to pedal. Now, so what's going to happen now is, let's grab this one here. This will be, I still got to put a cog there, but if you guys understand what I mean. So now the chain line is going to be a lot straighter. So instead of imagining a line across here, so my chain is going to be like this if I did not do it this way, right? Because we do want to have enough to pedal. So peace out, everybody. Remember, helmets on. Rubber side down, clips in, and go, 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 go.